Just to set the record straight, what it actually said was we wanted to be the most dominant team in the history of the game. We'd just won the World Cup in 2011. We'd been the number one side for 4 years in a row. Where do you take a team at that point? Is there another mountain to climb? Or do you just say, yeah, we've had enough and we're okay with that? And because if you go, it's enough, then you're going to fall off. So my thought was, let's see if we can do something that's a little different for New Zealanders and try and achieve something that hasn't been done before. And in doing so, become one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant team in the history of the game. Two things happen, I think, when you share ideas. And one is you turn an ordinary idea into a great idea. Or two, you work out your ordinary idea. The original idea actually is not going to work. When you're talented, let's face it, you should win. It had to be more than winning, it had to be how we won and how we conducted ourselves, not only on the park but off it as well. There's nothing worse than watching an arrogant winner. I don't want any team that I'm associated with to be arrogant winners. And it's being honest with yourself as a group, I think. Like, what are the things, whilst we're winning, what are the things we're not doing that well? And what are we going to do about that? Are we going to be brave enough to tell ourselves that actually we were lucky today because we didn't do that very good? So little things like inconvenient facts about how you're operating. And most sporting teams and companies that I've spoken to, they could all sit down and 10 minutes write all the values on a whiteboard. That's the easy part. The hard part's living it. And the harder part is living it from the top down, not the bottom up. And those characteristics, it's work ethic, it's selflessness. Or it might be just when the water comes out, you give another guy a drink before you do. Or it might be the doctor's bag and you carry it to the door. And after a week, have a look at how many selfless acts you've done. And if there's nothing there, what's that tell you? And look at the other teams and say, right, what do we do better than them? What do they do better than us? What do they do the same as us? And it's quite refreshing because you work out actually they do some things better than we do. So let's go and pinch those things and add them to our game. Losing sucks, so what do you have to do that to learn?